Hello and welcome to BW London podcast. So I woke up to the news about Jamal Edwards this morning, and it's taken me a little while to even consider making a video, purely because it's just really heartfelt. I haven't followed his career in no way, but I'm very much aware that he put on some of the big artists like the Ed Sheerans, Dave, Stormzy, Jessie J. He played a part in their career. So I started to look at his accounts and so on. Instantly it was like, this is definitely a sacrifice. There's no if, but, or who about it. It was a case of, can I just find anything to support that? But I didn't dig too deep, because once I saw that he threw up Illuminati signs, I'm like, okay, obviously he's in there. He's blue ticked and everything. It's really hard because so much of the world want to be a part of the less than 1% of celebrity fame that they find it so hard to believe. But these people, they sell their souls, and some do it innocently. The devil is the deceiver of lies. That's what he is. That's what he does. And that's why I think this one is a bit more heartfelt, because we know that this is a guy with a conscience and had truly good intentions. Everybody knows that. His mum Brenda, they're Illuminati'd out. But at what level? His is definitely, I know that for Satanists, this is a true celebration. When they get somebody that has a conscience and that has a soul, I know that's a celebration. Because when they're dealing with the majority of people in the less than 1%, they're personality disordered, they're narcissists, they're psychopath, they're sociopath. The devil doesn't have as much fun with those people. They're already soulless by default, But somebody like Jamal Edwards, he ain't that. He isn't that. And it was a sacrifice, and I thought, why? So just on a little bit of my looking, the only thing I can consider is his popularity isn't great at the minute, so better off dead than alive, because naturally statistics are going to go up in the name of his death. I don't know who runs his company. I looked at his accounts. It went up from something like 300,000 to $500,000, which isn't, great monies. But then I looked at the YouTube account, and the oldest videos that are anywhere from 5 to 10 years old, that's when you're dealing with millions of views. Since then, it's pretty low. The views are pretty low. Instagram, his Twitter, everything is pretty low. So again, better off dead than alive. Your time's up. You sold your soul, and time's up. Other people can benefit from the sacrifice, and it's sad. But this is the reality of their world, whether people want to believe it or not. This is the reality of their world.
Back in our party days, there was this person that lived with us. His name was Sydney.
Yeah, I remember Sydney.
She really wanted to be famous, and she met somebody who could promise her that. And he was like, I know how to make you famous. And she's like, how? And he's like, we can turn you into anything.
Scientology.
We can turn you into a singer, an actor, whatever you want.
MTV's made.
And one day he visited her apartment, and he was like in a suit and tie. And I came in, and then she's like, please leave. And she closed the door on me, so I left. And she came up to my apartment fucking sobbing. And she was like, this guy, please, you cannot repeat this. And for 3 years, I held the story to myself, because I thought this guy was going to kill me. They were like, if you ever repeat this, they'll kill me, and they'll kill you, and they'll kill anybody that you love. She was like, this guy came to me, and he's like, I can turn you into anything you want to be, but you have to sacrifice somebody. And I just spoke to my mother, and my mom really supports me, and she's like willing to be sacrificed so I can become famous. A singer or whatever, famous. It was completely serious, and it was really fucking weird.
I just spoke to my mother, and my mom really supports me, and she's like willing to be sacrificed so I can become a singer or whatever, famous.
And I don't want to say the names that were there, but they were like these big Hollywood guys who've been around for a really long time. Like, they're like, when you think of like old Hollywood, these are the names that come up.
Yeah.
And she was talking to one of them. She was an attractive person. So the guys at the party were like into her, and they were like listening to what she was saying. And she was just like, yeah, I was approached by the Illuminati. And this one guy goes, please do not listen to anything they have to say. They ruined my best friend's life. And he was referring to Michael Jackson. And he's like, they ruined my friend's life. They're horrible people. And it was fucking and I was sitting there. This was like a 4 a.m. conversation. And I was sitting there just like, Like, oh my God. Like, I need to go tell somebody.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here listening to this.
Stressing out. And I mean, that's kind of where it got to. Like, that was like the climax of it. But it was like a really serious thing that she like really kept a secret.
So about a week, not today, but about a week ago, I sold my soul. You understand what I'm saying? And ever since I sold my soul, I haven't been happy ever since. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. It is what it is. I'm not even capping. It's because, listen, I had to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, I had to do it because I was trying to make it, like, you feel me? Like, and as of when I was, selling my soul, like, there was things that I could sacrifice about and stuff like that, and I sacrificed myself. I could have sacrificed anybody, but when you sell your soul, you gotta sacrifice someone that you really love, and I sacrificed myself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't do it with nobody that I love. The demon asked me, are you sure you want to sacrifice? You sacrifice someone that you love? I said, nah. But when you sell your soul, you feel me? You gotta, it's not what how people say it is. You really gotta, like, you really gotta pick. You understand what I'm saying? And you get anything you want. You get to be rich. You get to have fortune. You get to have everything you ever wanted. You feel me? But you could think I'm capped. I'm not tripping. I did it a week ago. I haven't been happy ever since. I've been having anxiety every single day. What did I wish for? To be famous and be rich. You ain't rich, not yet. So was it worth it? It hasn't been done yet. It takes time. Now I gotta be patient. I got offered twice. I've been offered twice. First time I didn't take it. And when you don't sell your soul, you gotta do it original. You gotta do it authentic, and I feel like it was too hard. So yeah. I just thought I'd tell y'all, man.
Just how naive he would have been. Just because it's sold to them that they're learning knowledge, receiving the apple of the tree, good and evil, that this is true knowledge and true power. They actually believe that they're learning true power. Some are less naive and some get into it because it goes with their personality defect, but I just know that's not what Jamal Edwards was. He would have definitely believed he was accessing true power. And I did notice he spoke of being unmotivated this year and receiving back his motivation. And I can only imagine because, like I said, views on across his social media, they're pretty low right now. So therefore, better off dead than alive. Don't know who controls his business, but either way, Illuminati signs are thrown up. And if you've been put on means put on in the limelight. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Sacrifices are involved and your soul belongs to them, and like your lifespan is determined by what they're doing and what their business needs are. It's just sad this one hurts. It hurts because, like I said, you're dealing with somebody who has a conscience and probably sold out not even intentionally. I've seen his mum Brenda a few times. I don't know what to think other than she too could be equally as naive because she seems like a nice lady, but once you work with the devil, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So this one was sad. It hurt. It hurt. But yeah, thanks for listening.